Hey guys, welcome back to the composting segment of Simply at Home. Of late in my groups, people who have started composting in this Earth Month have come up with few doubts and questions. Firstly, this is aerobic composting, and well, they have come back saying it smells much earth-like. While I'm going to be sharing a few doubts and showing how it will look messy before, but it's actually not. So before you saw is what is the outcome, and this is how we will start, right? This is today's compost which I have added, and to give you a fair idea, this is how dirty this is going to look. Okay, so doubt number one that came up is, for example, this is nothing but the fruit of banana when you just peel it off. Now these will not compost in 30 days. Okay, I'm guaranteeing you, because what you're seeing right now here, this is probably after 2-3 months it has come to this level. So after I sieve, okay, where is my sieve? I've just added some more of it. I'm going to go back. Oops, there it is. So after I have sieved, okay, so this is that excess compost that will come, which I have collected. Now let's see, after I have sieved, you saw the compost that was there. Doubt number one was my coconut fibers, which are here, they didn't compost in 30 days. What do I do? Now these also won't compost in 30 days. I've been wanting to do another video on how to make cocoa peat from this. I will try to do that, record that and share it. So I've been collecting quite a bit of such. I will show later. But let's complete the doubts that we had here. Let me try to zoom it a little bit, and let me see if I'm able to get the voice along with that. Okay, I've zoomed. So the next thing is, this is last year's, is it visible? Okay, now this is last year's mango seed. This again won't. You can ask me a question, why didn't you plant the mango seeds, Ramya? I have, but these are over and above that. So this seed, after having mango, it's been a year. Trust me, this is coming off. In another 8 months or so, if I just break this down further, can you see this feels very soft? Now this will not be considered as your dry waste, but this will be considered as a wet waste only. While now this can be considered as a dry waste. So this is also going to take a longer time to compost. Okay. Now this is nothing but we call it kurumbai in Tamil. I don't know what you call this. Okay, the baby coconut which just falls off here and there. This again is over a year now, which I've been adding. So it's just coming off. So this will come under dry compost, and in aerobic compost we need something like this, big enough to give room and space for air to go through. What else doesn't compost that easily? This is definitely not composting. This is some plastic which has come. Clearly, if you can see, this is just there, cellophane. Then the next thing is your groundnut peels. Okay, these are dry groundnuts. These also will take easily about a year, but it will keep adding on to the texture of your compost as and when it decomposes. What else doesn't? Yeah, this we have already covered. This is the shell of the coconut, hard shell. And okay, now these kind of stems, as they keep drying in the compost bin, which is easy to, you just need to break it down further. These will compost. Once you break it down further, these will compost in less than about 2 months. Okay. What else does not compose that easily? We saw the banana stem. This is again a stem, general stem which was there. The layers are coming off now, right? So as and when they keep coming, these are going to take few years together. If you have the time and energy to remove and all those things, good. For now I haven't removed, so we saw some of that. Anything else? Let me dig. Okay, that's about it. Now let's move on to here. This is another favorite part I'm going to be showing. This again is not going to compost that easily. This is nothing but a again, this is fiber only. This is the banana stems fiber, based on which they will do mala, or the floral arrangement, whether it's your wedding, whether it's for a deity, whatever. This has been in this compost bin for roughly around 30 days, but it is composting. Okay, again, this will take about 2 to 3 months to compost, but it'll end of the day, it'll finally compost into your bin itself. This is again mango. What is this? I have this is some bark or some stem which is dried up. So pretty much. And if you put mangostan shells, that will also take roughly around what do I call that, a year and more. Now to come to the reality check of how dirty I can keep the space. Now this is again all my compost which has been accumulated, I mean the harvest rather. Here, let me try to zoom this interesting part. Okay, so these, my dear friend, are not going to compost even months together. I don't know if these will take years together to compost. You have to try to, I had actually put it along with my compost. These are basically thread, wool, all that stuff, which again came when we did some puja and all at home in the floral arrangement. So why did I put it in my compost? So that the flowers can compost, and then I eliminated these. But with this, to stir can be extremely tough. And to make the cocoa peat is why I have kept all this aside. If you want, you can attempt cocoa peat yourself. So this is where it is. Now I have a quiz for those of you who have been following me. Those are random wildflowers which has fallen on my balcony or open to sky. I have a question for you to answer in my comments. Will these flowers go under wet waste or dry waste? So leaving that, I'm signing off. This is Ramya, simply at home, trying to show you certain things that don't get easily composted in less than a year or even more, to answer those questions. And then here comes the next segment. Okay, these are nothing but, those are stuff that I had collected. Oops, my camera, I'm not able to see anything. These smartphones on the outside do not give me what I want to see visually. Does that happen for you? Can I see what I want to see? Okay, those are again dry leaves on top of which flowers have fallen. And from those dry leaves that I have collected, now this is something, next thing I want to show. So as and when I collect dry leaves from that, segregate the leaves and put it, these kind of small stems on which the leaves grow, can I zoom this for you? Yeah, these also don't compost that easily. These will also take months together, but it's, why did I eliminate them? I'm trying to see if I can compost these separately, because it's pretty tough to stir it inside the pot along with the rest of it. It will still keep jutting out. So I guess I've pretty much covered all the doubts that you guys have been recently asking in my group on these wet and dry waste and why certain things is beyond 30 days and yet to compost. You just need to sieve them, remove them, keep them separately, which I have covered actually in my 30 days process. So once you sieve, you have this which you will add in your garden. After whatever residue comes which needs to be further decomposted, I put them in a separate one, add water and keep composting again. Or a percentage of this you can use as a dry compost into your fresh compost which you're starting. Alright, see you in the next video. Bye bye.